Hello students, welcome back to Infinite Adhyay. Today in this particular video we will discuss and solve our exercise 1.1. In our previous class we have discussed what is an integer, then what is the absolute value of integer, then how to add and subtract integer, that is the properties for addition and subtraction of integers, right? Now in this particular video we will use that discussion and try to solve our questions, and we will understand and we will try to understand those questions very deeply, right? Such that in when we will solve next time we can solve ourselves. So now let's start with our question. Okay, so here is our question 1 of our exercise 1.1. Here the first question is find the sum of. Sum means plus, that is we have to find the that we have to plus two numbers to find their sum, isn't it? Okay, here the two numbers are 256 and minus 312. We have to find their sum. The question asked that, right? So how will you find the sum? This is very easy. First of all we write solution, isn't it? Then sum is what? Sum represented by plus sign. So 256, then plus, then this number is what? Minus 312. We will keep it in bracket, minus 312. Up to this clear? Okay. Now look, we will write 256. Now we know one thing, if there is plus minus consecutively, right? If there is plus minus, the result is what? Minus. Plus minus is minus 312. So 256 minus 312 is how much? Let us solve here. 312 minus 256. We are subtracting 312 from 256, right? So from 2 6 is not possible, so we will take 1 from this, it will be 12. So 12 minus 6 is 12 minus 6, it is 6. So here left 0, isn't it? Okay, now 0 minus 5 is not possible, so we will take 1 from this side, so it will be 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. Up to this clear? So now we will put here 56, isn't it? Up to this clear? Okay, now what will be the sign? Look, this number is what? This number is smaller and this number is greater. Now this number is positive and this number is negative, and we know if plus minus is what? If we have positive number and as well as negative number, the there will proceed. If we sum up them, it will got subtracted from each other, isn't it? That means we will subtract each other. Up to this clear? But the sign will be what? Sign will be of the greater number. That means if the greater number is positive, for example, let us take one. Suppose plus 8 minus 6. Plus 8 minus 6. Now we are subtracting 8 minus 6. 8 minus 6. Here plus minus is minus. So what we will do? We will subtract. Minus means what? Which to subtract. 8 minus 6 is how much? 8 minus 6, it is 2. Now sign, what will be the sign? First of all we have to subtract. Then about the sign, we will put the sign. Which one? The number which is greater. The sign is which we will put that sign whose number is greater. Here which number is greater? 8 is greater, so we will put here plus. Is it up to this clear? And generally we don't write this plus sign. Okay, means what I want to say? That I want to say that we put the sign of that number which is greater one. Okay, we put the sign of the greater number. Now here also plus 256 minus 312. What will do? Plus minus is minus, and the sign will be what? Sign will be of the greater number. So here the greater number is 312. So we'll and its sign is minus, so we'll put here minus sign. Clear? Okay, very good. So now let's move to our next one, that is minus 319 and minus 136. We have to we have to do? We have to find their sum. This one is very interesting. Have a look. So we'll write solution. Then minus 319, we will give it in bracket, then What we have to find? We have to find the sum, isn't it? Sum means plus. So minus 319 plus, then again minus 136. Up to this clear? Okay. Now look one thing, we can do it in two different ways. One is what? One is like this. Suppose minus 319, we will write it here, then plus minus is what? Minus 136. This is one step, and okay, let me show you both the step. Minus 319, then plus minus, we know plus minus is minus 136. After that what we will do? Minus minus is what? Minus minus, minus minus is it is plus, but sign will be minus. Minus minus minus, it will be plus. So what we'll do? We'll find their both. We'll find the sum of the both. That is 9 plus 6 is how much? 9 plus 6, it is 15. Then 1 left, right. Then 3 plus 1 is 4, and 1 of remainder 5. Up to this clear? Then 3 plus 1, it is 4. That means 455. This is one way we can solve this one, and another way is here. Look, if we take minus common, isn't it? In both the number we have minus. So if we take the minus common, how will do? Look, this is our first type, and we can solve in another type also. So first of all, here also we will write solution, then minus 319 plus minus 136. Here what we will do? Here we will take common minus, because both have minus. We will say, hey 319, you give your minus. Hey 136, you also give your minus, isn't it? Now you fight among yourself. So if we take minus common, the number will be like this: 319 plus 136, isn't it? Number will be like this, right? If we take remove minus, what will be the number? 319, then this plus, then from this also if we remove this minus, it will be 136. Up to this clear? Okay, now we will find their sum, that is 319 plus 136. So 9 plus 6 is how much? 15, isn't it? 15, then 1 left, right. So 3 plus 1 is 4, then plus 1 5, then here 3 plus 1 is 4. Now what we have done? We have just find the sum of both the numbers, that is 319 as well as 136. Now we will put this sign here. So look, same answer, but in two different way. In this case we didn't take minus common, but here we took the minus sign as common. I hope this is clear to you, right? Okay. So now let's move to our next question. That is question number 3, or that is Roman number 3 of your first question. Here the question is minus 127 and plus 300. Minus 127 and 300. Okay, let us proceed with this. So first what we will write? We will write solution, then minus 127 plus 300. So here first is minus, then it is plus. So what we will write? Plus minus, minus plus is same thing. So minus plus is what? Minus. That means we will subtract each other, right? Isn't it? Minus plus is minus. So let us subtract 300 from 127. It will be, suppose 10 minus 7 is how much? 10 minus 7, it is 3. Then here it will be 9, right? 9 minus 2, it is 7. Then here it is 2. 2 minus 1 is 2. Sorry, 2 minus 1 is 1. 173. Now what will be the sign? It will be the sign of the greater number. So here the greater number is what? Plus. So no, it will be plus, and we usually don't write the plus sign. Clear? What we have done? We have written minus 127 plus 300. Now plus minus is what? Minus. Plus and minus. If we sum up plus and minus, the result will be minus. So we have subtracted 127 from 300. then what of the sign will be what, sign will be of the greater number, that is if the greater number is positive, sign will be positive, and if the greater number is negative, sign will be negative. So here the greater number is positive, so our result is also positive. Clear? Very good. So now let's move to our next one, that is question number 4. It is minus 197 and 214. Minus 197 and 214. So first of all we will write solution, then minus 197 plus 214. Same as the earlier one. First one is minus, then second one is plus. So again minus plus is minus. So we will subtract 197 from 214. So if we subtract, look, 214 and 197. So 4 minus 7, it is not possible. So we will take 1 from this. So it will be 14. Now 14 minus 7 is 7, isn't it? Okay. So here left 0. Now 0 minus 9, is it possible? No, it is not possible. So we will take 1 from 2. It will be what? 10. So 10 minus 9 is 1, isn't it? And here left 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. So no need to write 0. So our required solution answer is what? 17, isn't it? Now here the greater number is positive, so our result will be positive. These are very easy questions. Okay, now the remaining 2 you can solve yourself, isn't it? Very good. So now let's move to our second one. So our second question is subtract. First one was find the sum, and second one is subtract, its opposite, isn't it? So here what we will do, we will subtract a number from the other number. So here what are the two numbers? First number is we have to subtract 32 from minus 56. That is, from minus 56 we have to subtract 32. Suppose for example if we have 10 oranges, this from is what? Suppose if you have 10 oranges. Now if I ask Mr. X to take 4 oranges from you, that means Mr. X will take 4 oranges from you. That means you have to give 4 oranges to Mr. X. So from means what? From okay. So here from 56, that means we have to subtract 32 from 56. So we will write 56 first, isn't it? So we will write solution minus 56, then we have to subtract 32 from 56, right? So minus 56 minus 32. Clear? Okay, if you do have any doubt, let us take one example. Now if I tell you a sentence that subtract 2 from 4, subtract 2 from 4. So first case what we will write? We will write 4 then 2. This represent what? We have subtracted 2 from 4. Same here also, subtract 32 from 56. So first we will write minus 56 then minus 32. Clear? So now our equation is like this, minus 56 minus 32. Now we know if there is minus minus, so it will be what? Plus, isn't it? We'll find their sum, but sign will be what? Sign will be minus. So first of all let us find their sum. So 6 plus 2 is what? 8, and 5 plus 3 is also 8, and sign will be minus. Clear? Here what we have done? We have you have to understand this, 32 from 56. From that is from which one you have to subtract. So here from minus 56 we have to subtract 32. So our equation will be like this, minus 56 minus 32. So minus minus is what? Plus. So we have find their sum of 56 as well as 32. 56 plus 32 is what? 88, and sign will be minus. Clear? Okay, now let's move to our second one. That is minus 73 from minus 80. That is, from minus 80 we have to subtract minus 73. So let's see what will be the result. First of all we have to write solution, isn't it? Okay, then from minus 80, so minus 80 will be first, then subtract. We are putting the subtract sign, minus. Clear what we have written? Minus 80, question says that subtract minus 73 from minus 80. So minus 80 will be first, minus 80 minus, this minus is what? This minus is subtract. This minus is subtract, clear? Minus 80 minus 73, up to this, clear? Okay, this minus what? This subtract sign, right? Minus 80 subtract minus 73, clear? Okay. Now look, minus minus is what? Minus minus is plus, isn't it? So next line will be minus 80, then this minus will get plus 73, clear? Okay. Now what will we do? What will do? This is minus and this this is minus and this is plus, clear? So minus plus is what? Minus plus is minus. So we have to subtract 73 from 80. So the result will be what? Result will be 7. And what will be the sign? Sign will be of the greater number. So here the greater number is what? Minus. So we will write here minus 7. I hope this is clear to you, right? Now can you solve the next one? Yes, you can solve. You try oneself, and if you don't, you can ask me and we will solve in our next class. So now let's move to our third question of our exercise 1.1. So here is our third question of our exercise. Here the question is subtract the sum of minus 524 and 678 from minus 32. That means first we have to do two cases. First one, we have to find the sum of two numbers, and then we have to subtract the sum from minus 92. Which two numbers we have to find their sum? We have to find the sum of minus 524 and 678. Okay. So first of all, let us find their sum. So our first thing is what? Before starting a solution, we have to write solution. Then first case. Okay. So now here first case is our minus 524 and plus 6, 7, 8. This is what? Subtract the sum of minus 524 and 678. First case we are finding this one. Sum of minus 524 and 678. Okay. So now how will find the sum? Minus plus is what? Minus plus is minus. So let us subtract 524 from 678. So 8 minus 4 is what? 4. Then 7 minus 2 is how much? 7 minus 2, it is 5. Then 6 minus 5 is what? 1. So this is our required answer, but sign will be what? Sign will be of greater number. So here the greater number is plus, isn't it? So it will be positive. So now we have find out the sum of minus 524 and 678. Now we have to subtract. Okay. Now can we substitute 154 as sum of minus 524 and 678 154? Yes. Sum of minus 524 and 678 is how much? 154. Now here we have substituted the values for your better understanding. So how can we read the sentence? Subtract 154 from minus 92. Clear? Subtract 154 from minus 92. Clear? Okay. So after below of this you write second case. From 192, right? So first we'll write from that is minus 92. Minus 92 minus 154. So minus minus is plus. We have to find we'll find out the sum of both the numbers. So 4 plus 2 is how much? 6. And 9 plus 5 is 14. 1 and 2. So our required answer is minus 246. Clear? First what we have done? We have first of all we have find out the sum of minus 524 and 678, which is 154. Then we have to subtract this sum from 92. So from 92 we have subtracted 154. So if we subtract 154 from 92, we got a result 246. So this is our required answer. Clear? Okay, so now let us move to our next question. That is question number 4. Okay, so here is our fourth question. The fourth question is same as question number 4. Sorry, question number, our earlier one, that is question number 3. Here, subtract 341 from the sum of 83 and 56. Now our earlier question was what? Subtract the sum of, suppose subtract the sum of 83 and minus 56 from that, this one. Here, what? Subtract 341 from this. Okay, clear? In earlier case, what we have subtracted? We have subtracted sum from a given number. Now from a given number, we will subtract the sum. Clear? Okay. So now let's start. Here also we will have to solve two cases. For instance, let us think we are police, right? So our first case is what? First case, we have to find the sum of 83 and 56. So 83 plus minus 56. Clear? Sum of 83. Sum is what? Plus 83 minus 56. So plus minus what? Minus 83 minus 56. Now 83 minus 56 is how much? 13 minus 6. 13 minus 6 is 7. Clear? 7. Then here left 7. 7 minus 5 is what? 2. 27. Now we have to subtract minus 341 from 27. So as of earlier, can we replace sum of 83 and minus 56 as 27? Because their result is 27, right? So we have replaced their values. So our equation will be like this: subtract 341 from 27. So now let's move to our second case. From 27. So first we will write 27. Now subtract, that is minus. What will subtract? Minus 3, 4, 1. Up to this clear? Okay. So our next equation will be like this: 27. Now minus minus, it will be plus 3, 4, 1. So what will be the ultimate thing? We have to find out the sum of 27 and 341. So 7 plus 1, 7 plus 1 is 8, then 4 plus 2, it is 6, then 3. So our required answer is 368. Clear? What we have done here? First case, we have find out the sum of 83 and minus 56, which equals 27. In our second case, we have subtracted 341 from 27. So 27 minus 341. Now minus minus, we know it is plus. So 27 plus 341. And now if we find the sum, we get the result as 368, and which is our required answer. Clear? So now let's move to our next question, that is question number 5. So here our next question is: the sum of two integer is minus 278. Now if one of the integer is minus 156, find the other. So before this, let us take one example. Now if I say that sum of any two number is 10. Sum of any two number is 10, and if one of the number is suppose 2, find the other number. So how will be our equation? And if we let the other number as x, so our equation will be like this, right? 2 plus x. Sum of two number is 10 equals 10. Sum of two number is 10. If one of the number is 2, find the other number. So we have considered other number as x. So we'll let the other number as x. Now if there is given what? Sum. So 2 plus x equals 10, right? So now how we will find the value of x? We will remove this 2 to this side. So we will write x equals 10 minus 2. Why minus 2? Because this is plus, and by transposing method, when we change the side, it becomes minus. So our next equation will be x equals 8. So our next number, that is the other number, is what? Other number is 8. Now look, one number is 2, other number is 8. Now if we find the sum of both the numbers, that is 2 plus 8, we get the result which equals 10. Same here, what we will do? Here the sum of two integers. Integers means what? Both positive as well as negative numbers. Sum of two integers is minus 278. If one of the integer is what? If one of the integer is 156, find the other. So how will we proceed? First case, we will consider the other number as other integer as x. Clear? And we'll proceed like this as I shown you the example. So let's start. First we'll write solution, then let the other number, let the other integer, let the other integer, integer, let the other integer be x. Now according to question, what sum of the two integers, that is minus 7 to 8, minus 7 to 8, sorry, what I am saying and what I am writing, minus 278 plus x, sum of the two integers, right? One is minus 7 to 8, another is x. So by writing plus, we have denoted that is sum. So sum of the two integers equals, sorry. The sum of the two integers is minus 278. So we will write minus 278. What are the two integers? One is x and another is minus 56. So minus 156 plus x. So this is one integer, this is another integer. This plus sign represents their sum. So minus 156 plus x equals minus 278. Now what we will do? We will take this minus 156 to that side, so that we will find out the x, isn't it? So x equals minus 278. This is minus, right? So when you change the side, it will be plus 156. So x equals, now if we it will be plus, right? Plus minus, if we change the side, it will be plus. So minus plus is what? Minus. So if we subtract 156 from 278, let us subtract 156. So 8 minus 6 is 2, 7 minus 5 is 2, then again 2 minus 1 is 2. So our result is 1, 2, 2. And what will be the sign? Sign will be of the greater number. So here the greater number is negative, so our sign will be also negative. Clear? Okay. So we have find the other integer as minus 122. So we will write hence comma the other integer is minus 122. Clear? Okay, now let us check, that is let us verify whether our answer is correct or wrong. So as of the question says that what? If we find the sum of the both the integers, the result is 278. So now let us find the sum of minus 156 and minus 122. Clear? So minus 156 plus minus 122. Now minus 156 minus plus minus 122. So now again minus will be plus, but sign will be minus. So 6 plus 2 8, 5 plus 2 7, then 1 plus 1 2, 278. So this is our required answer. That means our other number, which is 122, we find out it is correct, isn't it? Very good. Okay, now let us move to our next question, that is question number 6. Here the question is subtract the sum of minus 42 and minus 14 from the difference of minus 283 and minus 415. Hey, these questions are very easy, right? One thing we have to know, notice that we have to notice the questions, that is what question asks, that is from which number we have to subtract which number. If we understand that, we can subtract, because we are very well equipped, right, how to subtract. We have done from nursery classes. So now let's start the solution. Here we have to do 3 cases, right? We have to solve 3 cases, because now we are expert policies, isn't it? We have solved many cases till now up to question number 5. Now in question number 6, what we will do? First case, find the sum of the number of minus 42. So first we have to find the sum of minus 42 and minus 147. First case, we have to find the sum of these two numbers. Then we have to find the difference of minus 283 and minus 415, isn't it? Then again we have to subtract sum of this from this. Clear? Okay, so let's start our solution. Here we will write solution. Then first case, let's write first case, sum of minus 42. So minus 42 plus minus 147. So minus 42, then plus minus, it is minus 147. So 7 plus 2, it is 9, 4 plus 4, it is 4 plus 4, 8, then 189, and sign will be minus. Clear? Then second case, the difference of minus 283 and 415. So difference means what? Minus. So minus 283 difference minus 415, isn't it? Our equation will be like this, right? Okay. Now look, minus 283, then minus minus, it is plus 415. Now again minus plus, it will be what? Minus. So what we have to do? We have to subtract. So 415 minus 283. So 5 minus 3, it is 2. Then 11 minus 8, it is 3. Then for 3 minus 2, it is 1. So it is 132. The sign will be what? Sign will be of the greater number, right? So here the greater number is plus, so it will be what? Plus. So now we have find out sum of minus 42 and minus 147 is how much? Minus 189, and the difference of the both the number is 132. Now can we say the question like this? Subtract minus 189 from 132. We can say, right? We have just substitute their values, that is, we have just substitute their result. So our third case will be like this. Third case, or we can write now. Now from what? From the difference of auto. That means we have to first write this one. That is 132 minus how much? Minus 189. Minus 189. So subtract minus 189 from 132. So 132 minus 189. So now minus minus, it will be what? Plus. So 132 plus 189. Clear? Are you getting my points? Okay, very good. So our next line will be with what? We will find the sum of 132 and 189. So 9 plus 2 is how much? 9 plus 2, it is 11, then 1. 8 plus 3 is 11, then 1, 12, then again 1. 1 plus 1, it is 2, then 3, 321. So this is our required answer. I hope all of you have understood. Okay. So now let's move to our seventh question of our exercise 1.1. Okay, now let us move to our next, that is question number 7. Here the question is simplify. Simplify means what? Oh, to make simple, okay, to make the expression simple. So here the expression is what? 14 minus first bracket minus 18 plus third bracket minus 32 minus first bracket minus. So how will solve this? We will solve this with the help of bracket. This bracket represent what? First bracket means we have to solve this part first. Second bracket means we have to solve this part second. Third bracket means what? We have to solve this part third, right? Okay. So now how will solve? Let's start. We will write solution. Then the equation, right? 14 minus 18, then plus minus 32 minus 1 minus 15, third bracket. So look, first case we will solve one by one, isn't it? So minus minus, it will be what? Plus. So 14 plus 18, this is 1. Clear? Minus minus plus, then this plus sign, okay, then this bracket, then minus 32, then this again minus minus, it will be plus, then this bracket closed. Clear? Okay. Now we'll add, we'll find the sum of 14 and 18. So 8 plus 4, 8 plus 4 it is 12, clear. Then 1, 1 plus 1, 2, then 1 is what, remainder, right, 32, clear, 32. Then 32 plus this one, plus minus it will be what, plus minus it is minus, give bracket, no problem, plus minus it will be minus, sorry, minus plus then minus. So we have to subtract 32 15 from 32. So look, 32 15. So 5 minus 12 minus 5, it is how much, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 7. Then here left 2, 2 minus 1, 1, 17. So it will be 17. Now sign will be of the greater, clear. Okay. So next line will be 32, then again plus minus, minus 17, then 32 minus 17 is how much, we have to subtract 32 minus 17, it is 15. So we will write 32 minus 17 is 15, which is our required answer, clear, very easy. We have to solve one by one. So I hope this is clear to you, right? So now let's move to our next, that is question number 8. Okay, so here is our question. Here the question is, if A equals minus 10, B equals minus 4, then show A minus B not equals B minus 8. So first of all, let us find what is the value of A minus B and B minus A, clear. Okay, so let us write solution. Then how we will find? We will find, how will find the values, right? We will substitute their values with this given information. So let us write first case. First case, what is the first case? A minus B. A minus B equals what? In place of A we will write minus 10, then in place of minus we will write minus, then B is what? Minus 4, clear. So minus 10, then minus minus it will be plus 4, so it will be minus 6. So A minus B equals how much? Minus 6. Then second case is what? B minus A. So in place of B, what is B? B is minus 4, then minus, what is minus? Minus, then minus 10. So minus 4 minus minus it is plus, so that is 6. Look, A minus B is minus 6 and B minus A is plus 6. So are they both the same? No, they are both different. They both signify different values, right? One is minus, another is plus. So we will write hence A minus B not equals B minus A. Clear? I hope this you have understood it very well. So today we will end here, and the remaining two questions, that is question number 9 and question number 10, this is the same as question number 8. In 8 what we have done, we have simplified, and the sorry, question number 7. In question number 7 we have simplified this, these are the same as question number 7. Okay, so this is for homework, and if you don't, we will solve in our next class. So meet in our next class. Stay safe, stay blessed.